Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. The Trailblazers on offense. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
They shot the lights out from deep, really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Here's Lillard. It's hauled in by Gordon. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Now, here's Nurkic. Coming in off a 10-point game his last game. It's good.
Such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Outside, Porter. Back to Murray. Passes it to Jokic. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
You know, he entered the league as a straight-line dribble driver, KCP. He's worked hard to add some wiggle to his game.
Now here's Lillard. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Pass to Clutch. Hits the three-point bomb.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. The Trailblazers on offense. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
They shot the lights out from deep, really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Here's Lillard. It's hauled in by Gordon. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Now, here's Nurkic. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. It's good.
Such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Outside, Porter. Back to Murray. Passes it to Jokic. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
You know, he entered the league as a straight-line dribble driver, KCP. He's worked hard to add some wiggle to his game.
Now here's Lillard. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Pass to Clutch. hits the three-point bomb.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
Porter finds Gordon. Now here's Caldwell Pope. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Jokic, and Denver again with the bucket.
Poor design there
Assist
defensively.
from
They know he's
Kentavious
a knockdown
Caldwell-Pope.
shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now here's Peyton. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special. And they pulled it off just right.
Rick, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10" wing.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Murray gets to Caldwell Pope. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Grant against Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Murray. And Clutch pulls it down.
Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
No good from Grant.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Here's Jokic. He gets it in there.
Nikola Jokic.
Jokic has got his second basket of the night.
Nice work from the Serbian. Jokic uses his body so well to get the looks he wants inside.
Here's Clutch, guarded by Porter, and the shot goes in.
Jeremy Grant.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Murray. What a tremendous game he played against Dallas. Here's Gordon. And the call on the
Trailblazers
shot
foul.
that sends him to the
Jeremy
line.
Grant. First personal
Spending his
foul.
first 7
First
years in
team
Orlando,
foul.
Aaron Gordon traded in
Shooting for
2021,
Denver,
going from the Magic,
Aaron Gordon.
a team out of
Two
the playoffs,
shots.
to a team chasing a title.
And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5
Kentavious
points a game.
Caldwell-Pope.
Caldwell Pope is very comfortable near the rim, cashing in from there.
Here's Lillard, following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Clutch the pass to Nurkic, and finish off by Nurkic. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Porter. He had a big outing in that Mavericks game as well. Murray right side. Caldwell Pope against Peyton, and a wide open look for Porter. No good from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Feeds it to Grant, and he banks in the lane.
Jeremy Grant.
Superb work ethic of Grant. My, what a nice soft touch inside.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Michael Malone. David?
Well, Kevin, look, he thinks their long-range shooting can make all the difference, not taking anything away from the defense they're going up against. But he did say he'd be surprised if his guys didn't shoot a high percentage from outside. Pretty confident coach, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Murray, following the score by Damian Lillard. Caldwell Pope outside. And there's the pass to Porter. To the paint. Gordon kicks to Porter. Lets it go from deep. Denver gets it back. Gordon, the pass to Porter. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Here's Grant, and the dunk by
Jeremy
Grant.
Grant.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 6. Back to Murray. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession.
Great
Nuggets
instincts
ball.
from him to get a hand on that
Substitution
pass
on the
and tip
court.
it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Hard, he's checked in for Payton. And then for Denver.
Portland
Zeke Naji
foul.
comes in for
Damian
Gordon.
Lillard.
And it's Bruce Brown
First
in for
personal
Gordon.
foul.
One of the stars
Second
of the
team
2020
foul.
bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
Shooting
I
for
mean, remember he
Denver.
had a 50-point
Jamal Murray
game.
taking
Murray
2
averaged
shots.
over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Little comes in for Jeremy Grant. And it's Simons in for Lillard. And then for Denver, Jeff Green is checked in for Jokic. And it's Reed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Driving inside. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Murray. Kicks it to Reed. Passes to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Here's Clutch, who's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Pass to Simons. Shooting
Nuggets
foul
foul.
as the whistle blows.
Zeke
He'll
Naji.
shoot 2 free throws.
First
Ray,
personal
when you
foul.
watch Anthony
First
Simons
team
play,
foul.
you can see the burst he has on
At
the
the
ball.
line for your
And that goes for
Trailblazers.
him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
Is Smith. He's checked in for Denver. Now, here is Smith. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Back to Green. Yes, and it's Smith
Jeff
with the
Green.
assist that time.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Clutch. He's covered by Brown. Clutch.
Clutch.
Good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Reed misses. Portland leading by 6. Here's Clutch. He's got 7. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
The pull-up. Poked away. The Nuggets trail by 8. And here's Reed. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And that
Zeke
one,
Naji.
good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The pass to Clutch. Fires for 3. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Smith, the pass to Naji.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Here's Clutch. He's covered by Brown. It's good.
Clutch.
Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now, here is Reed. Up top, Brown. Defended by Clutch. Here's Reed. Misses off the left iron.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Clutch, the pass to Simons. And he goes in for the
Anthony
tie.
Really
Simons.
seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how
Bruce
impressive
Brown.
that move was.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Pass to Clutch. Jacks up a three. And the Trailblazers, another three.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Green. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Najee. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Here's Clutch. What a play!
That's
Simply
the end
drains
of
it in at the
one with the
buzzer.
score.
Bringing
Your
them down.
Trailblazers,
That's the way to close the quarter.
37.
Talk about lifting up a
Nuggets,
team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A three at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Trailblazers out in front, leading by
And your
17.
Trailblazers youth
And we'll be back
dynasty.
with you right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has
That's
not
an inbound
exactly been
violation.
neck and neck, but plenty of
Memphis
time
ball.
left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Portland.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also, guys, they're
Michael
out
Porter
hustling their
Jr.
opponent. The
for
points in the
three.
paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness. And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow.
Rebound.
Simon's the big name from that crew.
Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. Hart is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Clutch in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And here is Murray after the three-pointer from Clutch. There's Porter with the three. Rebounded by Hart. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Now Murray. After the miss, three from Damian Lillard. Back to Murray. Portland grabs the miss. Clutch has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Puts it up from 17. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
And you got to be on Lillard at all times, capable of capitalizing from that mid-range area.
Murray looking around. Back to Caldwell Pope. Good, and the assist goes
Kentavious
to Murray.
Caldwell Pope.
And it's
The
8 points
assist,
for Kentavious
Jamal
Caldwell
Murray.
Pope.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Lillard against Murray. And Lillard kicks to Hart. Back to Lillard. Pass to Clutch. And it is
Clutch.
flushed down with a nice jam.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Murray. Denver passing it around. Caldwell Pope outside. Porter inside. Defended by Clutch. And the wait is now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Clutch in their last time out against the Pacers was terrific.
Denver
He
foul.
scored an incredible
Michael
number
Porter
of
Jr.
points, and that
First
was just the start
personal
of it.
foul.
He wound up with
First
a
team foul.
triple-double in what was quite a display
At
for
the
him.
line for your
He put up
Trailblazers.
great numbers and a terrific effort. It's not a game that
Taking
anyone
2
wanted to
shots.
miss. And they'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Now, here's Payton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Grant the pass to Clutch. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Payton from outside. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. 19-point game. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
Now Grant following the miss by Michael Porter from deep. 2 points. That one goes. And that's now 29 points for Clutch.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
The pass to Jokic. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Over Payton. And Clutch pulls it down. Clutch has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Caldwell Pope outside. Outside Porter from the arc. That shot misses. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now here's Murray. He's got 6. On the wing, Gordon. To halt the run. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Man, I like seeing Gordon stretch his range a little bit. I mean, the three-point shot is still a work in progress for him, but I think he's only going to get better the more experience he gets shooting it.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance. Second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say? Clutch, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr.
Nikola Jokic.
Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Murray in at point. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Knocked loose. Here's Clutch. And he drops it in from the low post. Clutch has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Murray. And it's Murray with the
Jamal
jam.
Murray.
Tell you what, if Murray's on your team, you got to feel comfortable when he's working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all make him hard to guard.
I mean, talking about Jamal Murray, man, is he talented. But he has had his difficulties staying on the floor.
And Greg, that's been so unfortunate, and I feel for him. I mean, you can tell how frustrated he's been with the injuries that have saddled him. Because this is a guy you can tell who absolutely loves to play and wants to prove he can be counted on. And the injuries have just stonewalled him a bit the last couple of seasons. He's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Down low. Murray with it. Lillard picks him up. Gordon with no one around. And another miss by Denver.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Peyton passes to Clutch. The shake, and it's blocked by Gordon.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
Back to Murray. For three, Caldwell Pope. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Caldwell Pope.
Murray's
3
got his
points.
fourth assist in this one.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Porter. And the turnover again by Denver. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Portland's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. To the middle, here's Lillard. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart
Defensive
defensively
foul.
right now,
Jamal
especially
Murray.
on the interior.
Second
Yeah, and
personal
that's
foul.
4 straight field
First
goals now
team
they've
foul.
allowed from point-blank range.
At the
Can't
line
happen.
for Portland, Dave, shooting 1.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown, stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
Now here's Caldwell Pope, 13 points in the game. Jokic kicks to Porter, looking to end his cold spell.
Really
Portland
hard not to
foul.
foul there. Tall
Jeremy
with
Grant.
elite skills. Porter
Second
Jr.
personal
is a
foul.
handful in the
First
painted
team
area.
foul.
The Nuggets have gone 4 of 6 so
At the
far from the
line for the
line, missing a
Nuggets,
couple.
Michael Porter Jr. At the line for 2.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
Right now, I've sent it over to the sidelines and get a report from David
Michael
Aldridge.
Porter Jr.
Thank you, Kevin.
Second
Michael
personal
Porter
foul.
Jr. was a top
Second
prospect
team
in his
foul.
high school class, but his
At
back
the line.
injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Now here's Gordon. He has 6.
Tell you what, that
Trailblazers
remarkable
foul.
foot speed of
Jeremy
Gordon
Grant.
really causes problems for the
Third
defense.
personal
He's a
foul.
hard guy to keep in front
Second
of him.
team foul.
And a moment now to look at the
Shooting
scoring
for
approach in
Denver,
terms of where
Aaron
the points are
Gordon.
coming from here
Taking
for the
2 shots.
Trailblazers.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And, you know, I like that Gordon is a versatile guy who can play both forward spots. He's a terrific athlete who continues to improve.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now, here's Porter. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Here's Clutch. He's covered by Murray. Clutch. Good. Clutch has got... .45 points.
Boy, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Murray, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Grant against Gordon. He kicks it to Murray. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And the basket by Gordon.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
Porter with the steal. And there's a foul. It's on Clutch. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Porter outside. Offensive rebound. They get a hand on it. It's taken away by Payton.
Guys, hard enough to win in this league, but when you continue to hurt yourself because of miscues, it makes it all the more difficult.
Well, you put yourself in a tough spot. I mean, 8 points yielded off turnovers this quarter already.
Here's Murray following the score by Damian Lillard. Passes it to Gordon. Lets it go from 11. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Payton passes to Clutch. Out to Payton. 4 on the clock. Over Gordon. And good.
Gary in the second.
Falls.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams. You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
All alone, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
That was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
6 on the shot clock. Back to Jokic, looking to end the run. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Jokic has got 7 points.
A lot of times, Jokic is creating a jump shot for somebody else, but he's just as good a receiver as he is a distributor. And that's pretty impressive for a 7-footer.
And the dunk by Grant.
You know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
Murray, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board,
Gary
it's
taking the
actually
second
sizing up,
from
shaping up to be a
Damian
great
Lillard.
game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And Denver has possession. Portland making their last shot. It's deflected. Here's Clutch, guarded by Porter. 2 free throws
Nuggets
coming up,
foul.
and they call the shooting foul.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
That one on
Second
Caldwell
personal
Pope.
foul.
You know, Greg Anthony,
Third
people
team
talk
foul.
about Jeremy Grant as a scorer.
At the
But what about
line
his
for Portland,
passes?
Jeremy Grant.
Significantly better
Two
moving the
shots.
ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. I mean, this guy is a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk it.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Watford's checked in, and it's Josh Hart in for Gary Payton. Portland's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Pass to Clutch. Lillard against Murray. And it's Lillard missing. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 17. There's the pass to Clutch. Back to Lillard.
2
Shot clock
minutes
at
remaining
5.
in the third.
Pass to
2
Clutch.
minutes.
And that one is off. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Over in the corner, Brown. Banked in off the glass.
Bruce Brown.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Clutch. He's covered by Brown. Clutch.
Clutch.
Good.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Passes it to Brown. We've got 1:18 left to play in the third.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Here's Grant. And he gets the basket.
Jeremy
Officials blowing
Grant.
the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Defensive foul.
And Grant
Zeke
really
Nnaji.
embraces
Second
contact,
personal
relishes it,
foul.
as a matter of
Fourth
fact.
team
He has no
foul.
fear going to the rim or going
At
into
the
a
line
shot.
for Portland.
This is his
Jeremy
third trip to the free
Grant.
throw line.
At the line
Performed
for
well
one.
thus far this season with a 78% clip.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
Jeff Green is checked in for Nikola Jokic.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
And Grant sends it back.
Superb focus from Grant that time defensively, protecting the rim, keeping his eyes on the ball,
Jeremy Grant.
anticipate that shot.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Green. Following the basket by Jeremy Grant. And finish off. By Brown.
Assisted
The
by
finish was nice,
Jeff
but
Green.
the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly. How you draw it up.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Murray. And contact on the
Trailblazers
shot, so he'll
foul
be shooting free throws
Josh
here.
Hart.
And,
First
you know, really, when you
personal
look at
foul.
it, Murray is quite
Fourth
crafty
team
in getting
foul.
contact on his drives.
At the line
I
for the
like his
Nuggets,
fearlessness going to the
Jamal
hole.
Murray.
For Denver, they have
2
hit 6
shots.
free throws in 10 attempts. And the first one drops.
And when healthy, Murray is a force to be reckoned with, because he can go get baskets against tough defense, and he can also make plays for others.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Eubanks is checked in, and Denver with a change here too. Reed's checked in. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Lillard, the pass to Clutch. Here's Watford. It's tipped. And he makes good on the layup.
Brendan
Watford's
Watford.
got his first 2 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Murray. Misses the shot.
And
so it's the
the third
Portland
quarter. Your
Trailblazers
score.
able to put
Your
on a show
Trailblazers.
for the ages.
113.
And they've created
The
a bunch of
Nuggets.
turnovers with that terrific
68.
team. Right back after this break.